A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant shift in educational policy, President Donald Trump has signed a series of executive actions aimed at increasing scrutiny of American universities and the accrediting bodies that oversee them. This initiative is part of Trump's broader campaign to combat what he describes as wokeness and diversity efforts in education. The actions, signed on Wednesday, focus on universities that Trump perceives as liberal adversaries to his political agenda. One of the key orders mandates stricter enforcement of a federal law that requires universities to disclose their financial ties with foreign entities, particularly targeting connections with countries like China, which have contentious relations with the U.S. This topic has been a long-standing concern among Republicans, with the Trump administration emphasizing the need to protect American educational institutions from foreign exploitation. The executive order specifically calls for the Education Department and the Attorney General to enhance enforcement of this disclosure law, known as Section 117 of the Higher Education Act. This law requires universities to report any foreign gifts or contracts valued at $250,000 or more. The Trump administration has accused institutions like Harvard University of routinely violating this law, which has seen uneven enforcement since its inception in the 1980s. The executive order aims to eliminate the secrecy surrounding foreign funds in American education and to protect against potential foreign interference. In addition to addressing foreign funding, another executive order targets the accrediting bodies that set the standards universities must meet to qualify for federal financial aid. Trump has long criticized these organizations, claiming they are dominated by Marxist maniacs and lunatics. This order is seen as the beginning of a potential overhaul of the accrediting industry, with a focus on eliminating diversity, equity, and inclusion (DI) requirements that some accreditors have imposed on universities. The administration argues that accreditors should prioritize student outcomes and graduation rates rather than pushing a divisive DI ideology. Education Secretary Linda McMahon stated that the goal of these changes is to make the accreditation process more transparent and efficient, allowing new accreditors to enter the system without facing an excessively burdensome process. The administration's stance is that accreditors should help schools improve their performance rather than enforce ideological standards. Trump's executive actions also extend to K-12 education, where he has called for new discipline guidance to ensure that school policies are based on objective behavior rather than DI considerations. This move aims to roll back previous policies from the Biden and Obama administrations that sought to address racial disparities in school discipline. The collection of executive orders is intended to solidify Trump's conservative educational agenda, which includes reversing policies from the current administration, enhancing workforce training, and improving education about artificial intelligence in schools. Furthermore, the orders aim to support historically black colleges and universities, HBCUs, and strengthen apprenticeship programs in high-demand trade jobs. Critics of Trump's actions argue that these measures could undermine the quality of education and limit the diversity of perspectives within academic institutions. They express concern that the focus on ideological conformity and scrutiny of foreign funding may stifle academic freedom and innovation. As Trump continues to push his educational agenda, the implications of these executive orders are likely to be felt across the landscape, potentially reshaping the future of higher education and K-12 institutions in the United States. The battle over educational policy is far from over, and the administration's commitment to these changes suggests a contentious road ahead for American universities and schools. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.